These Linux commands won't make you a hacker, but they will make your terminal looks ridiculously cool. Alright, let's start with the first one. Alright, before we start, I put all the installation commands and setup steps in my GitHub repo below. So I put the link below so you can just see that. So you don't need to pause the video kind of like every 5 seconds, try to just copy the commands. Alright, so let's start with the first one. The first one, just before that, I just want to show you that this is my GitHub repo. And if you go here into the Linux lab, you will see there's a file 10 hacker Linux command. If you go there, and you will see a beautiful file that explains the installation of all these 10 commands. All right, okay, let's jump into the first command, which is Hollywood. All right, what's Hollywood? Basically, this is one of the basic command that turns your terminal into one of those fake hackery screens you see in the movies. Completely useless, but honestly, it looks amazing. All right, so that was the first command. Let's move to the next one, which is, let's go to the next one, to my list. The next up is fastfetch. All right, so fastfetch basically is a cleaner and more modern version of a NoFetch, if you guys know a NoFetch. And it's one of the easiest way to make your terminal insanely look more kind of like polished. All right, okay, move on to the next command, which is, let me clean here. The next command is gonna be Btop. Here, there we go. So what is Btop? Btop, honestly, I use it on a real at work. So it's a system monitor, but way prettier than it has any right to be. Okay, so we have edge top and the traditional top as well, but in my opinion, Btop is way more cooler. All right, so let me go to the next one. The next one is going to be Genact. So what's Genact? This is Genact. So Genact, basically, it generates fake activity in your terminal and make it look like, you know, you are doing something extremely important when you're actually basically just drinking coffee and chatting with your friends or your colleague. All right, so if I just stop that and open it again, you see it just randomly pick another type of activity, just like rendering image, installing software, and processing some, I don't know, crazy things. So let's do it again. As you can see, it just randomly do something different. Like my hand is here, but it's just doing the thing. All right, so let's move on to the next command, which is next is glue. So GLOW. This one is a good one. So what is that? This one renders the markdown language basically beautiful inside your terminal, and honestly make readme file looks way more than let's say premium. So let's see what I have here. Oh, there we go, we have an MD5 ready here. So let me just type glow and against this MD5, and as you can see, it makes it way more cooler. So what happened? Oh, there we go. Why I cannot see the rest of that? Let me just do reset and one more time. Alright, I don't know what's happened, but let me do this more. Boom. Alright, so you can see from the top. So it looks very cool, very readable, like any other software that render MD file, but this time on your terminal, right? Okay, move on to the next one, which is time to introduce to ncdu. All right, what's ncdu? So ncdu, basically, it's super useful tool for checking what's eating your disk space. Okay, and it's also looks way hackerish while it's doing it. So if I just want, let's go to /var. Okay, the basically place that all the logs are stored there usually. All right, so if I just type ncdu and put dots, or let's say like that, you will see immediately the amount of size that each directory inside /var is eating or using or consuming, plus the file if there is any file there. Okay, so it's very, very useful and cool. All right, so of course when we are talking about the hackery kind of like fake terminal tool. I mean, some of them are not fake, to be honest. Let's go with the one of the traditional one, which is CMatrix. Okay, it's basically probably the most classic fake hackery command of all time. So what is that? It's CMatrix. Boom. And as you can see, it do absolutely nothing. I mean, do something, but it's kind of like useless. Most likely use kind of like as a screensaver, but that's just for fun. Okay, let me clear my screen. And the next one is all right, we have pipe. Pipe is cool. So if you remember Windows X screensaver, so it looks exactly like that, but this time you have it on your terminal. Completely unnecessary, completely mesmerizing. All right, so that's it. You can just leave it going on and on and on. All right, I'm going to stop it right here and clean my terminal. So the other command I just want to show you is very cool. It's basically make your terminal looks like an aquarium, but with the ASCII art in your terminal. So the command is basically asciiquarium, if I say correctly. So this is the oh wait, is that the command? Yeah, there we go. So this is the command, and to be honest, it's really cool. So sometimes I just run that and just basically stare at it. And again, it's absolutely useless, but super cool. If you want to just entertain your friends with your terminal, this is one of the tools you should have in your toolbox. All right. Okay, so time to go to the last one, if I say correctly. Yeah, this is the 9. So the last one is gonna be a good one. Let me stop this one. All right, clear my screen. So the last one is called bandwhich. So what is that? Let me just run that, then we can talk about it. Bandwhich. So it's in, let me see, where is it? All right, so it's in here. So let me go in my, go into the path. There we go. And how we can just run that, it's super easy. Just use a sudo for this one and just type bandwhich and my super secure password, and boom. So this is basically show you what application are eating your bandwidth. Okay, so it shows the remote address, basically the command process and the number of the connection and the rate for upload and download. Yeah, super useful. If I just want to demo that to you, as you see, this is one which is that unknown process. But if I have a curl command which I repeated that 3 times, like 1, 2 and 3. Okay, if I'm going to run that, if I just get back here, you will see we have 3 curl command which are eating our bandwidth. Okay, so oh come on. No, okay, ps ef grub-i curl, and this is the ID. Get that, kill, no such. There you go. That was it. So should be a stop right here. All right, we are good now. All right, so that was the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you would like to see more video like this, please put the comment below and let me know. And also, I really appreciate if you just subscribe, and that basically give me more motivation to create more videos like this, or in a more kind of like more SRE or DevOps manner. That's the end of this video. Take care, and I will see you on the next videos. Till then, peace and have fun.